Do you want to hear your podcast, music, or product advertised on our show? Well, you are in luck because we are looking for sponsors on the Cheesy Gordita Bunch podcast.
That's right. There's a spot at our table for you. Just send us an email at cheesygordita.bunchpod@gmail.com and reserve a spot on our podcast. We salute you, Bell Nation, and we can't wait to meet you.
So, are we recording already?
Oh yeah, we're recording.
Oh, we are recording.
Devin, I wanna tell you a joke, bro.
Okay.
You're gonna like this one. So
Get the sad trombone.
oh yeah, which one's the funny
ready.
one?
Yeah,
All right,
All right.
that'll probably it right there.
That's the one. All right. So all right. So what time? What time does Sean Connery show up to Wimbledon?
I've heard this. I think I've heard this joke. I think you've told me this joke.
It's he shows up around 10ish.
We'll add crickets.
It's the first time I heard.
Because it's tennis.
And that's a premium content, all right, that Cheesy Gordita Bunch offers for
And
you.
it's tennis, but it's also how he would say tennis.
Yes. Tennis.
Oh God, it's too good.
I feel like you've told me that. I feel like you told me that joke like 2 years ago.
And he was
Bro.
probably had the same reaction.
I think I may have even laughed harder.
Well, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Nick Ortiz, and with me, as always, my co-host, Devin Hanley, and the Avocado Ranch on this Naked Chicken Chalupa, Jordan Cravens Krenek. What up, y'all?
Hey.
Yeah, we're all finally back in the studio
God,
together.
miss my boys.
Back in the saddle.
Yeah.
No masks. Woo! Woo! Look at us.
Out here in Texas, you know,
Yeah.
no mask. You know what I mean?
That's what they do here.
Yeah.
People hate masks.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's just because they want to be like us. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, dude, I want to go.
What, vaccinated?
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to go into HEB, but without a mask on, but I can't, dude. 'Cause I would just feel like an asshole, you know what I mean? Like I'm not an asshole, I'm just vaxxed, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there are some people that are definitely they're running a little wild. You know?
Oh, you can tell who's vaccinated and who's not vaccinated. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sound prejudiced or anything, but the guy with the Confederate flag fucking tattoo on his arm, that guy's not vaccinated.
Probably not vaccinated.
No.
Probably not somebody you would want to talk to at the grocery store anyway.
Yeah.
In any way, or in any capacity.
No, exactly. But today we are talking about the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yep.
And I'm pretty excited about this.
I'm excited. I mean, it's a classic item. We're gonna get into the do's and don'ts of kind of maneuvering your way around a Crunchwrap Supreme. I would go so far as to say that this is a Taco Bell true original. I mean, this is something that is not seen really anywhere else in Mexican cuisine. I don't think there's.
It's a burrito.
It's sort of a burrito.
I mean,
it's for sure a burrito.
It's at least a sandwich. That's for sure.
It's at least a sandwich, for sure,
all right.
a wide burrito.
I always thought of it as like a fucking meat frisbee. So it always reminded me of like a frisbee with meat in it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair
that is fair. I mean, if you threw it, it would fly like a frisbee.
Yeah, no.
If you threw it like a frisbee, of course.
The good thing is it's sealed to perfection. So
well, almost. You know, there's that little.
Sometimes there's a little hole.
Yeah, there's a little hole on the one side.
Not
always, but
Just
sometimes
so
you're feeling the insides a little bit. Like it's like a little bit of cleavage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, show me them.
Wow.
Show me them tomato titties.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I do not know the cleavage. I do not
it's
see
like
that.
enticing. That's what it is. The little window that's enticing.
Oh
Yeah.
man, when I see that Crunchwrap Supreme, man, I get a little bing in my ding. Man, you see that girl? You see that big old set of Crunchwraps over there? Anyway,
a little bit of lettuce poking out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the funny story about today. So Devin and I rode here together, and we stopped off at the Taco Bell closest to my house, and I had a simple concept. All right,
Simple, of course.
Simple, of course,
Mm-hmm.
naturally. So I had been doing research on the Crunchwrap Supreme, and there's a Crunchwrap called, we'll talk about it in depth, it's called the Chick Star Crunchwrap. And it's essentially just like the breaded chicken inside of a Crunchwrap,
Nice.
avocado
Instead of the
ranch.
beef.
Yeah, instead of beef.
Sub beef, okay. I mean sub chicken.
It's essentially a naked chicken chalupa inside of a Crunchwrap.
Nice.
So that's what I had asked for. All right, and I said it in
a
this way.
a ridiculous request.
It's not ridiculous.
An insane request.
I don't know.
Let me explain the way I explained it. Okay, I said, "Hey, sir, can you sub out the beef
Yeah.
with a naked chicken chalupa, like the shell, right? Take out the tostada, no nacho cheese, all right? Just add avocado ranch, keep the lettuce and tomatoes, and cheese. Simple. Simple.
Not simple.
Simple. And this man says this. Okay. 1 second. Gone for maybe a minute. Devin's embarrassed by this request the entire time. His
Come
head
on,
is
Devin, let the man-
in the steering wheel.
Let the man ask for what he wants.
First of all,
And this is what I
First
have
of all-
faith in these people. I have faith in these people.
For some reason, yeah.
Yes, I mean, you know why?
you're talking about your constituents. This
I'm
is your
a
this is your
loyalist.
president talking to you, Bell
I am a
Nation.
loyalist, all right? And all I did,
Nick
will,
is a loyalist, that's
I
true.
will go to bat for Taco Bell employees almost 100% of the time, and for them not to meet this itty bitty little request, and the lady comes back on. It's a different person now. It's a lady.
It's a manager
an
now.
obvious manager, and she says, "Yeah, there's no way I can do that." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "You can't just flatten it, like cut it and half flatten it."
Come on, baby.
No, there's no way I can do that.
Denied?
Denied.
Wow.
Denied.
And disrespected.
And disrespected.
D&D.
I said, "Do you know who I am?" I yelled at her, dude. I didn't want to yell at her.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I didn't yell at her. But
I am your future president. you don't know me now, but you will in a few years, and trust me.
2036.
pretty soon my face is gonna be above that door. No, and she said no, and so I was forced to order a regular Crunchwrap.
Son of
So
a
I'm
bitch.
gonna clear this up a little bit.
Yeah, let's
because
hear your
This
lies.
isn't the way that it went
Let's
down.
hear your
First
lies.
of all, your description of how you wanted your Crunchwrap Supreme was not that clear, as you just said. It was more like,
That's not
I
true.
want a naked chicken chalupa in a Crunchwrap.
Because
That
I
is
thought
that is
was
what you
simpler.
said.
I said that after.
After she denied it.
After I explained it in
To
a simpler
them?
way, I said, all it is it's just a naked chicken chalupa inside of a Crunchwrap. That's even simpler. And they said, nah.
I think that Taco Bell has made it very clear that they are all about customization. That you can go
Lies.
in there, and get whatever you want customized. So what I'm hearing is that this is just an example of something that was uncustomizable.
No.
The
What I'm hearing
logistics
is
and the physics
the
behind
physics, this isn't rocket
behind
science.
the Crunchwrap, behind the chicken chalupa.
It's more complicated, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was not made to be put in that way. And what you're
I
doing
guess.
is
I guess all you had to do was cut it in half. It's just like taking a Doritos Locos taco and putting it inside of a Crunchwrap. That's literally it.
I mean, I can see how this is doable. I really can. I can see. I mean, as long as you don't fold the naked chicken chalupa up, you
The
can
thing
just.
is they all come disassembled. It's not like they're disassembling.
Yeah, it's flat,
a
right?
fucking-
Like it's like a disc as well, right? Like
I'm
a little.
sure it is. It could be a
fake
regular
chicken
taco.
disc or something?
Yeah.
It could be a
No, it's
regular
probably good
taco.
But
chicken.
you're also asking them to do more work by cutting. That's like me
All
going.
I'm saying is don't do the bare minimum, please.
That's like me going to McDonald's and being like, and can you take the seeds off of the bun? And,
That's
is
not the
ridiculous.
same.
Like a
That's not the
ridiculous
same.
request.
Oh, no,
That's
it's
not
too
the same.
much. That's too much.
That's not the same.
That's not the same. It would be the same as like maybe adding patties or.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. Swapping the patties or something, getting a Big Mac and being like, hey, instead of some beef, can you give me a chicken? Give me a
chicken
grilled
patties.
chicken.
Give me
in
some
there.
chicken
Give me
patties.
some chicken patties. Put a fish fillet patty in there.
Yeah.
And they'd
Yeah,
say, and
that's
they'd
pretty
say,
much.
You mean just a chicken sandwich? I'll get a Big Mac, but without beef, sub in chicken.
Maybe they've already taken the ideas of others and made them items.
All I'm saying is Taco Bell on Burn It specifically. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. And since I am no longer at that other place where I work, I will miss the William Cannon Taco Bell because that was the Taco Bell I could have trusted. All right, Tina and her team down on William Cannon and Brody.
Tina's team.
To fucking do this for me, but these scrubs over here. Hey, but you know what? I still want them to get $15 an hour because you know what? I'm your president.
Because you're just the kind of guy you are.
I mean, yeah, when they're taking requests like that, they should get a little extra money.
Let's put this out to Bell Nation. You know, those of you who work at Taco Bell, let us know in our comments. Is this a ridiculous request?
Yeah, I'd really like to know.
Yeah,
I'd
I would
really
too.
like to know if this is a ridiculous request. Put it in the comments below in any of our posts, or even email us at cheesygordittabunchpod@gmail.com.
You can
Come on, there's got to be one of the employees that's thinking, you know
What's
what?
happened to secret items?
That sounds,
you know what I mean?
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to try this later. I'm going to whip it up for this guy right now. Like, there's got to be one of the employees
do
thinking
that-
that.
And then they're
if
going
you do
to
that,
send
take
it to
a picture.
you. Send it to you in the mail.
If you do that, take a picture, tag us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah, dude, what the
at
fuck?
Cheesy Gordita Bunch. We want to see it because it doesn't sound like that hard of a request.
I mean, look, you take out the tostada, you put the chicken in there instead. I mean, no beef, right? So
Yeah.
those two things are out of there. Boom, you do the
it actually
little
sounds
swap.
like a lot less work.
Actually
being
sounds easier if you ask me.
Yeah.
But most of the time they deny that shit because it's like a
I will pay
ringing
for the
it up
naked
thing.
chicken chalupa and the crunch wrap. All
just to
right,
get
I
it.
just wanted to see this. I wanted to taste this. Okay.
Maybe you lead with that. Hey, listen, I'll pay for both, but I want you to combine them. Just ring me up twice.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I'm not doing that at Burn It. Okay.
I'm not putting another dollar into their pockets.
Yeah. Well, I probably will. Now.
Live from the Cheesy Gordita Bunch newsroom in Austin, Texas, this is Talk O' the Town with your hosts, Jordan, Nick, and Devin.
Now, this week we saw the opening of the new cantina in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. They actually announced this back in February of 2020, but of course, COVID happened, so it took a little while to get off the ground.
Understandably.
Yeah, but now, as of last weekend of May, Big Bell reported its new opening in the suburb of Columbia Heights.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Columbia
yeah.
Heights. That's
Now-
a pretty happening place.
Yeah, well, this cantina, the opening didn't go as smooth as you'd think. You know what I mean? There, of course, was a lot of hype. So much hype that people were actually lined outside of the restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was set to open on Thursday, May 27th at 5 p.m. Fucking Bell Nations loyalists and reporters were out there, like, ready to go. Well, a Taco Bell employee goes outside, asks one of these would-be patrons why everyone's standing outside if they're waiting for it to open. And the dude's like, yeah, of course we are. And the Taco Bell employee laughed at them.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, because they moved back the date to Friday.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How long were they standing out there? Do you know? Did we find that out?
People were there like 2 p.m. You know what I mean? Like from 2
Like a
p.m.
few hours early?
Yeah.
Okay.
There-
There wasn't like a
there-
few days, you know what I mean?
People out there in tents and shit.
Yeah, bro, like waiting for the new iPhone.
Yeah.
Like it's the new cantina. I can't wait to taste a margarita from Taco Bell.
People just it's intense. Like I'm just like imagining just like the trampling that happens at the
The
beginning.
stampede.
Yeah. Like,
Like Black Friday.
I mean, if people are game enough to get trampled for like a new TV, I'm sure there's people out there who
Willing to get trampled for $5.
yeah who wouldn't mind getting trampled for a Baja Blast with some vodka in it.
Well, honestly, that wasn't the only controversy to surround that specific cantina. Last year, when it was announced, a bunch of activists had come out and tweeted stuff like, quote, I've been telling people for nearly a decade that D.C. has terrific Mexican food in Columbia Heights, and this happens. Listen, people, if you want actual Mexican food, head to Taqueria Habanero. Keep heading up 14th Street and forget this.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't you ever throw that guy with
Yeah, there you go. Fucking
Yeah.
clearly he's never been to a canteen.
clearly.
Who has the audacity to to say that to a big company like Taco Bell? who has the audacity to stand with the little guy? My God.
Well, however, a reporter did ask someone standing outside about this, and this dude said, quote, "There's something about Taco Bell. It's its own thing. It's
Damn
like
right.
not even real Mexican food at this point."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, yes, he
That's
gets
it.
it.
That's it.
That guy
Exactly.
fucking gets it.
That's
yeah,
exactly.
you can't really compare it to Mexican food because it's just Taco Bell.
It's its
When you
own
want
thing.
It's its own
sushi, you don't
genre.
go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want real Mexican food, go to those taquerias. But if you want something quick, like fucking Baja Blast with some rum in it and a Crunchwrap Supreme,
To
go.
go to a cantina.
I'll just get
Let's
a
go,
Baja
baby.
Blast to go, baby, with some rum.
Yeah, if you need a different experience, a quality experience.
The best part about regular Taco Bells is you can still get a Baja Blast with rum.
You just have to make it yourself.
Yeah, you just got to keep the rum in your pocket.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude. Fuck all that, dude.
Yeah, but at least people get it, because I stand behind those other people who are promoting those authentic, Mexican restaurants. But this just isn't, you know what I mean? They're not trying to be authentic. They're just a fucking Taco Bell.
This also sounds like a person who's never eaten at Taco Bell and just has like a little hole in their heart.
This
that
sounds like
has
a
it-
person that got their favorite item nixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's
they got a
your- I bet
vendetta.
that is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's pissed. He's bitter.
He's
Yeah.
bitter.
He's bitter. Yeah,
And you
kind
know
of
what?
like
He's
that.
like
Kind of like that Mexican food he's probably eating right now.
Ooh, got him.
Yeah.
He
Fuck
just
yeah.
it just nice. I wasn't sure if you knew exactly where that one was, but that was a very fitting sound effect.
Now-
Yeah, I just feel like this. This guy, or I'm assuming it's a guy. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's a guy.
we talked about this. Yeah, but like, I mean, just to have that kind of vendetta against a place because they removed your item, I can see that.
Well, that's all conjecture, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
It
Like,
does make sense.
scorned by
It's probably
Taco
the
Bell.
case.
That's how
It's
the-
probably the case. You
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
what it really means? If that's the case, it means Bell Nation's got a grip on this man.
yeah.
Bell Nation does got a good
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
he's gonna-
emotionally
Maybe
affecting
go to
him.
therapy.
He could be
Probably needs it.
he could be like the big villain of Bell Nation. He could be like our Joker. You
That's
know what I mean?
so fucking funny. What
Yeah.
should we
We
call
live
him?
in a
What should we call
society.
him? What should we call him? What y'all got?
I don't know.
I don't have anything right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
All
We'll
right,
see.
all right. If we can
Well-
fucking think of something that will make it fit in the episode. But
Yeah. In Bell Nation, there are 3 types of people: the employee, the customer, and Bell Nation's most wanted. So we are introducing a new segment called Bell Nation's Most Wanted.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Now, recently in Stafford County, Virginia, a DoorDash driver was charged with assault and battery and
Oh,
disorderly
no.
conduct at an incident at a Taco Bell.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now,
that puts you high up on the list for sure.
oh yeah.
Can't come up here acting like that.
Apparently, the Taco Bell employee reported that the lady had just drove up to the first window, bypassing the menu board, all that shit. He was like, they told the lady, like, hey, sorry, the order isn't ready. If you can't pull forward and, we'll get to you. There's other people we have to get through. Well, she refused to pull forward and just started fucking cussing at this employee.
Sounds like this lady knew what she wanted and wasn't taking any shit.
The thing is, wasn't even her order. She was there for work. You're getting paid, lady. Chill. Now,
Shit, dude.
they decided to call the cops because she was being super fucking belligerent. She was just being an asshole. And while the employee was on the phone with the police, this lady reaches through there, snatches the phone from the employee,
Nice.
and just fucking let her have just went
shit.
off about her grievances about the Taco Bell.
Damn.
You can't.
Yeah.
Listen, lady.
Bell Nation.
Hey, don't come up to Taco Bell acting like that. Bell Nation, we got some bad bitches. We'll put you in your place, okay? We'll beat your ass, okay?
Now the funny part is when she was done yelling and berating and being on the phone, she fucking threw the phone and started hitting the employee.
Oh!
Then drove off
Oh!
without the food.
Oh man.
If she'd have stayed Bell Nation would have fucked her up.
Hey, what's the point of yelling and then just leaving?
We need like I want to see like a police sketch of this lady so we can put it out there to Bell Nation. You know what? Like use some of that Bell Nation justice. You know what I'm saying? This is
Fuck
this
yeah.
is a free nation
What
of
is it-
free thinkers. Just
what is
apply a little of that Bell Nation justice.
What does a person like that look like?
It's Virginia, so I'm gonna say no teeth and probably meth.
I picture like a scraggly ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely like somebody in their 50s, but they look like they're
she's
in,
in
their
her 40s.
Oh, so okay, so she's in her 40s.
There it
Looks
is.
like she's in her 70s though.
But I bet she's
driving.
white.
She's driving.
I bet she's white.
She's Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I say Virginia, so yeah.
Yep. She's driving some sort of like fucking like Plymouth, some old fucking Plymouth train car.
Or it's a Cavalier, and it has nothing but Mountain Dew cans in it.
Yeah.
Just rolling around every time she's driving
She's
somewhere.
definitely
And then whenever
hoarder.
you get your DoorDash order, it always smells like cigarettes.
Ugh.
Fucked up. That's gross. But hey, if you think about going to a Taco Bell and harassing the employees while you're at work, don't do it.
I
Think twice.
think what you said is definitely the most apt description I've heard so far. Is she's the kind of lady who would deliver your food and have it smell like menthol cigarettes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
And the ashtrays never empty.
oh,
Never
no.
empty.
Always full.
Yeah, always full. Always,
Yeah.
and it has candy wrappers in there for some reason.
Some Werther's originals.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said, like, she said she's 40. That's a little old, I think. Old school.
Well,
Werther's
hey, when you
originals.
don't have teeth, you need something to suck.
That's it.
Now, so that's it for our Bell Nation's Most Wanted. And
shit.
since last time we did Talk of the Town, we have had other people in the belly of Bell Nation come out and give us some more insight on what's coming up and what Bell Nation should expect for the year.
This shit's exciting.
Yeah, so I know earlier in the year we did report that breakfast was coming back this year at the beginning of summer. But that report had just recently changed. And actually, and I do just want to point out there, for credibility, the person that gave us the first information also gave us this one.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Hey,
and-
shout out to you. Name again?
I forgot what we called them. It's like they also gave us some like spooky stories.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just call them JM this time.
Hey, we love you.
Yeah, and
We love you enough to forget your name.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
well, we didn't forget it. We just didn't
just don't-
remember
we
the
ju-
one we gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so it's reported that it's being pushed back to August. So August is when they're going to start rolling out the breakfast again internationally,
Best month of the year.
along with it's when your birthday is.
That's right,
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also with that breakfast, they're bringing back the biscuits.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is exciting because see, this is outside the bun.
Yep.
For sure.
This is also like when I think about biscuits, I always think about biscuits and gravy. Kind of, it's that home feel for me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's biscuits and gravy Texas thing.
Oh, it's a southern.
It's a
thing.
southern.
It's a
thing.
southern
It's
thing,
definitely
yeah,
a
for
southern
sure.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
there's a-
definitely.
it's a southern thing. Yeah.
Oh, I do tell you.
You know, let me tell you something. You know, Taco Bell has the best biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy with some candied yams on the side.
Oh God! So I love that. I love biscuits, but it's also like I love that it kind of has nothing to do with Taco Bell.
No, that's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
It's
I just
a
love
fucking
that.
non sequitur. Or like,
Well,
what the hell?
do y'all remember when they
When they did
launched them the
fries,
first
remember
time?
that?
The first time they did biscuits with their breakfast.
I don't
I
think
didn't
I
know they
ever
had
that.
I didn't
Oh
know
my
they had
God.
because remember I hadn't tried the breakfast yet. So
Oh, true. I would describe the biscuit as less of a biscuit, more of a thick pita bread.
okay.
Yeah, and usually
Okay.
they have it like the tacos. They have like the chicken,
Yeah.
chicken taco, stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
And then I mean, we're from Texas, right? Southern boys, right?
We're now Southern boys.
So, boy.
And,
couple of fun Texas gentlemen.
And so like we're a little I will say a little nose up on the biscuits.
Yeah.
You know, the rest of the
Yeah.
nation might not connect as much as they might accept that biscuit as top
We're a little
quality.
snooty
but-
when it comes to fast food.
Yeah,
biscuits.
there's a whole state that don't eat carbs. So
Shit. But yeah, so yeah, I'm interested and I'm excited.
yeah, I'm definitely excited for breakfast.
I think enough time has passed to where people are excited about Taco Bell breakfast again. I remember when it was happening for the first time,
Yeah.
and it was very much all the hype. Like the hype was about breakfast coming back. And
So
then,
new.
And then when it
Yeah.
came back, people weren't big on it.
It was back too long. That's why. You know what I mean? Like they allowed it to go on for too long.
Yep.
So the hype wasn't there. You know what I mean? It's like now how McDonald's has breakfast like all like 24/7. Like at first you're like, fuck, I gotta get McDonald's before they cut off breakfast.
Yeah,
And now you're just
that's
like,
true. There's more
I can
urgency.
go to McDonald's whenever.
Now it's no need to rush.
So
it's always there.
That's what Taco Bell does really well. They really do good at like dangling, you know, that thing. They have a few formulas of things that they know work, and they know the right way to dangle them in front of Bell Nation for longest.
Yeah.
You're just a big old tease.
Big old tease. Yeah. So Bell Nation, if you have any more rumors, any more exclusives that you want to send us, hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just look up Cheesy Gordita Bunch, or you can hit us up directly at our Gmail. It's Cheesy Gordita Bunch Pod at gmail.com. Just let us know, and we'll definitely put it on the show. We want Bell Nation to be informed, right?
Let's go. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's a great way for you to be a part of the show, and we would love to show you a little love. We may forget your name, but we will show you.
We will
some
show
love.
you love as long as it doesn't, involve us memorizing you, and your name or your face or your identity.
Yeah, which actually works out for them because I think they could get fired if.
Pretty sure. Yeah. So, but whenever you get connected with us, definitely make sure you leave a review.
Yeah.
Okay. On iTunes, because listen, we need those. So and Spotify and everywhere else. So
only 5 stars. Remember.
Yeah, only 5 stars. If you fucking leave, like I swear to God.
If you want to shoot me a Venmo, I'm cool with that too. You know? I know people are doing that these days. So
no, but actually, speaking of which, our 25th episode, our 25th episode is coming up within the next couple weeks.
yeah,
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and we actually we're working on some big stuff behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going to be putting out a Patreon, and we're going to have some stuff for sale. So if you want to support us and support the show, just be on the lookout. Of course, we're going to talk about it more. We're going to post about it more on our all of our social media. And I think we got some pretty cool designs coming out.
Listen, I'm just going to say that if you can't see the beauty in the Taco Bell fashions that we're about to release, then there's something wrong with your brain.
Go to fucking Del Taco.
Yeah, exactly. if you're a Bell Nation patriot and you don't buy some of our merch, are you really?
Yeah.
Are you really a Bell Nation patriot?
You're gonna love this stuff. The design team, Nick Ortiz, fantastic. Okay, at this stuff.
I feel like this is where like sort of a fire festival thing because we have not made any merch.
No, we haven't made any merch yet, but it's coming up. All right.
But you can pre-order today.
Pre-order nothing.
But whenever we do have the Patreon, all of that stuff will be ready to go.
And we guarantee some unique stuff. I stand by it. I stand by it.
Yeah, and he's the most fashionable out of all of us. Let's move on to today's topic. We are talking about the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yeah, in all of its variations. Now I think we should do our own like little, personal gush about it. I'll go ahead and I'll start.
Please.
When I was a kid, I fucking loved this shit. You
talked about this being like just such a fond memory of yours. It was so. Yeah. It changed the game for you. Please.
It did change the game for me, and
I'm excited.
So I had always loved Jack in the Box, and I had always loved Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Taco Bell was.
I like
third
trash
for me.
too. It's great.
Yeah. Taco Bell was a third for me for a very long time,
Yeah.
But the Crunchwrap Supreme, when that came out,
it
was just so much fun to eat.
Yeah.
It was fun to eat. It was fun to order. It was fun
Innovative.
to hold.
When that Crunchwrap Supreme just flew into your life.
Yeah, like a little frisbee, a little meat frisbee just flew on in, and it was delicious. And one of the things that I
caught
really
it with your mouth.
Yeah, it was like Air Bud. I was like Air Bud.
I love the reference.
Yeah, so
fucking Air Bud. That's great.
I love the Crunchwrap because I was a big fan of the nacho cheese, and one of the best parts about the Crunchwrap is all of the stuff just like kind of moves around. You know what I mean?
It
in
does.
the Crunchwrap itself, it never stays like even and cohesive.
It's like a dance.
You know what I mean?
It's
like a dance.
Yeah. How do you eat it? You just move with it.
Yeah,
That's it, baby.
exactly. Nothing beats a little capoeira and some, You know what capoeira is?
Not even close.
It's like a dance martial arts. Yeah.
Oh, like Eddie from Tekken.
I was gonna say like Dustin Hoffman Meet the Fockers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got a different direction on that one.
Oh, okay.
But I really liked it because the nacho cheese would go into the back, and then I'd eat the crunch wrap, and I'm like, cool, I'm getting all the gross shit out of the way, like the lettuce and the tomatoes. And then when I get to the end, it has this really big thing of cheese and meat, and it's just so fucking good to eat.
Yeah, there it is.
And I that was my favorite for a very long time until the cheesy gordita cheesy gordita crunch came into my life. And now having it, I'm not the biggest fan.
Wow.
It's an okay Taco Bell item, and I honestly don't think it has the same punch or the same novelty that it did.
Wow.
I do
Cue sad music. Can we have
Yeah,
sad
here we go.
music?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
for sure. And I mean I understand why people still love it because there is still a awesome appeal of the hexagon.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it's just not there anymore. My love for the cheesy gordita, for the Crunchwrap Supreme, doesn't reign supreme anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't reign supreme
Doesn't reign, yeah.
anymore.
No.
Wow. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. Wait. Can I'll go next.
You can go next.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sorry. I was ready, and I have like some.
Go for it.
Can I take a bite though, real quick?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We're
take the
sharing.
part.
We're sharing the Crunchwrap.
Yeah. Okay. So overall,
that's pretty good actually.
so I'm gonna talk with my mouth full here. Do y'all care?
Nope.
No.
Perfect. So, Crunchwrap Supreme. Couple thoughts. Number one, when it first came out, it was exciting. Why? No one had ever done it before. I know. It's basically like a weird burrito quesadilla thing. Nobody had ever done it, but it was the first of its kind. It was fun, right? They took this thing and they made your. Y'all ever heard of Eatertainment, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a game you play with your food, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. You got this toy in your hand, but it's also a meal.
Yep.
It's fantastic. So it was exciting, and I kind of thought that was fun. You know what I mean? Nobody had ever done it. I was like, wow, and there was so much hype around it, right? Nobody had ever done it, so it was like really cool. But one thing when I first ate one, the reason it never really stuck with me, like as one of my top items, the balance between tortilla and like the fillings, if you will.
It's not there.
Sometimes it's not. A lot of times it's not there. There's a lot of tortilla on this thing, right? Because there's tortilla on the bottom and top, obviously, right? And it's all around. It's a wrap, right?
Yeah.
It's a crunch wrap, right? So the balance was never there, and there was a lot of tortilla. Now, so I that was really important to me because, like, that's why I love nachos so much because you can kind of control that a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is like chaos.
This is like chaos. Yeah, and
You like a little bit more order.
I like a little more order.
That's your
You know what I
that's
mean?
your candidate for 2036.
There it is, baby.
The law and order candidate.
There's always one, right? And so, no, man, I just think that it's a cool item, and I can see the appeal. But balance is really important for me, and you can't control it as nicely there. You said it's a little messy, and I get that. But it does taste good overall. But for me, I have to have that. And so it makes it difficult for me to, like, really, really enjoy it. But I will say this. If you do this properly, because now one of my favorite items is to take that Crunchwrap Supreme, okay? And we've talked about this on the show prior. We mix it up a little bit, baby.
Yeah.
What we do, we take out the regular tostada. You add a Doritos Locos shell. You got a little extra flavor in there. It's banging. You know that shell goes so good with the beef, right?
Once again,
I have my gripes about the shell.
Once again, who would do that for you? In Bell Nation.
Oh, they do it all the time.
You can do it. You can do that on the app.
Yeah, you do it all the time. Now, I don't know if I wasn't able to do it on the app. I had to ask the managers directly, and they would just be like, yeah, I'll do it for you, right? I'm like, all right, perfect, right? But
What the fuck? Is this coming out of their goddamn paycheck or something? What the fuck? I guess we can substitute your. Come on, dude, get the fuck out of here.
So I have to ask for it. But when you order it in the line, no problem. But what you do, you go extra cheese, extra nacho cheese, and then you get the chipotle. Chipotle aioli or chipotle mayo.
Definitely
It's
not
an
aioli.
aioli, dude.
Is
It's
it
an aioli.
Is
Oh
it?
yeah.
I forget. So you get the chipotle sauce though, and you sub the tostada with the Doritos Locos, and it is fucking bang. It's so good, and because there's more ingredients, balances out the tortilla.
Once
And it
again,
There's
works.
also more flavor there.
And there
There's
is more flavor
flavor
there, right? I'm good with the lettuce. The lettuce, you gotta have some roughage in your system. You know what I mean? Gotta have some fiber.
Roughage. Some roughage. Just ground
Yeah,
down.
you gotta
lettuce.
clean up those
I
intestines.
just like that you gotta have it in your system. You're not healthy unless you got a little roughage
You
in
need a
there.
little roughage. You need a little roughage. But yeah, so that's pretty much my take on the Crunchwrap. Great product, but the standard one, not my favorite. But when you add a little some in there, mix it up. I found that recently. And now I have a new love for it. So this great item never take it away. People love it. I love it now, especially when I get to the little customizing with it. We're in there like motherfucking swimwear. We're in there like booty hair.
Nice. Yeah. Well, Crunchwrap Supreme is definitely one of the items that I remember being really attracted to when I first started eating at Taco Bell.
Bro. It's fun.
It's well marketed. Like the commercials, I remember the commercial. It always shows them like coming off of a grill and like looking all steamed up. And I was really excited. I remember like very specifically the first time I ever got a Crunchwrap Supreme, and I was like excited. Very shortly though, that excitement turned into disappointment. And that is still how I feel when I eat one. I think conceptually it's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like this like sandwich, essentially, this kind of circular sandwich.
Oh,
that
hold on. Bell Nation, we've turned a corner here.
Oh, that is big.
That is big. Can we just give it up for
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Can we just give it up for Devin?
Wow, that is big.
Yeah,
that's
a big move. Devin.
Big revelation.
Hey, welcome, brother. Yeah, we
Thank
love you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, but all that being said, I actually have the things that I like the least about it are the same things that Nick loves about it. For me, as you guys know, I do not like.
He's not your cheese guy.
I am not about taking globs to the face. I think we've talked about this before.
At least not of cheese.
I mean, at least not of cheese.
Anyway, yeah, the cheese ratio is far too much on this item. I feel there's nacho cheese where it's just like it's in its own little center. It's not well distributed. Anytime I eat it with nacho cheese, I feel like I just get a shot in the face of cheese. Boy, I wish.
Bell Nation, how do you feel about that?
I picked a hell of a week not to be in the editing booth, so I'm a little nervous. But I'll tell you, after ordering one today, I feel the same way. It is cold on the inside. I find it to be like
it's because it's too much lettuce.
Yeah, too textural. Too many.
I dig
look
it.
at the fucking tomatoes. The tomato ratio on here. Way too many tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say.
And he also subbed out his nacho cheese.
I subbed
for
out
regular cheese.
I subbed it out for avocado ranch.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
okay.
That's right.
All right.
I subbed it out
Did you like that? Or was
It's okay.
That's an interesting move. I'm surprised you went with avocado ranch over like maybe a chipotle or a cream jalapeno.
Yeah.
Because I would say that avocado ranch is better suited for chicken.
I would agree. I would agree. Put that. That goes on. What are the other items that's on?
Bacon Club chalupa, the naked chicken chalupa.
Yep.
Yeah, which is amazing, by the way, Bell Nation. I'm sure you've already had it. They are teeny tiny, but they are bomb as fuck.
Dude, I had one the other day. I was a little drunk. Had one. It was so fucking good.
I always ask for extra avocado ranch there, just because it can get a little dry. But yeah, so that's our take on the Crunchwrap, our personal takes on it. Now, the Crunchwrap was actually initially tested in Portland in August of 2004.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird, and so are they.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. In 2005, Big Bell decided to bring this to Bell Nation. There you go. And not only was this a game changer for the dashboard drivers, but of course it would set a trend for Taco Bell for decades. You know, it came out in 2005, and even today, I would say that the Crunchwrap Supreme is more popular than ever.
Yeah,
you know, just
absolutely.
considering TikTok, considering all this stuff, I just think that Taco Bell hit gold there as well.
Yeah.
Because now it's an iconic Taco Bell menu.
So when
It's top 5 all time, right? Didn't we? Remember we did
I'm
that?
sure it is.
I
I'm
think
sure
it's
it is.
4 or 5. I forgot.
When you said on the dashboard, so this was designed for people to eat while they were driving?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause I still-
that's what that means?
I can
Yes.
still see this.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, so the
And
the-
danger-
I
and
still,
dangerous.
I still wouldn't feel safe. Yeah, this is not a safe thing to eat while you. Bell Nation, don't eat this while you drive.
Don't Crunchwrap and drive.
This has been a
Don't
cheesy,
crunch her-
this has been a cheesy Gordita bunch public service now.
yeah, dude, for sure. One of the things that they marketed it is being ready to go. Literally, all the commercials, there's like ready to go, like pointed and everything. It's so weird.
Imagine like flying off your car off a cliff because you were trying to eat a Crunchwrap Supreme. What a embarrassing way to go.
Yeah, they find your body and
Yeah.
you're this car that's destroyed, and they see fucking what's it this is the cream, the sour cream splattered on the window and shit. Like,
He's like, what is it?
they're like, oh,
you got another one.
another case.
Yeah, well, I did actually test out this theory if it's actually good to go. And it's really not.
Yeah.
It's
I agree.
really not the best because once you get down to the lower part
To the nub.
Yeah, when you get back to the
The nub. That's such a great, because once again, sometimes too much tortilla. Oftentimes too much
Yeah.
tortilla.
Oftentimes.
And
yeah.
there's nothing worse than a tortilla nub when you're on the go.
Yeah, dude, the worst part about getting a Crunchwrap is having the last part. It's just like a little bit of sour cream, all tortilla and all tostada.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I usually throw it away.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's really not. I don't think it's good to eat on the go. I felt like it was messy. I at least got lettuce on my lap.
You know,
I-
it's hard to dance when you're driving.
I think that's
True.
I
You
think
know?
that's the biggest scam. When one of the things that makes me the most mad about that is I think that it's marketed to look like this thing that is properly sealed and that it like.
Yeah.
But it's really not. Like it's a flimsy thing. If you hit it the wrong way, if it flips the wrong way, then you got a mess.
Yeah.
And you're flying off a cliff.
Now, so we're talking a lot about the Crunchwrap Supreme, and essentially it's just a wide burrito.
Yeah.
You know, it's full of great texture in the sense that it has that crunchy tostada.
Yeah, that's
it's
it complements
grilled.
great, yeah.
Yeah, they're when you have a good Crunchwrap Supreme, it is good. You
Yeah.
know, but you
And-
have
and-
to have that right balance.
No, you're totally right. And when they do it right, the tortilla's a little crispy, right?
Yeah. When you bite
need
into
that,
it,
yeah.
there's initially a crisp, and then of course it gives way, and then it's just like warm. You know, it's delicious. There's so many good textures in it.
Oh, yeah.
Now in 2005, this was just a complete runaway success, and it became Taco Bell's most successful product ever. Well, at that time, it was hailed as Taco Bell's classic taste made modern because it was
Nice.
essentially a taco supreme flattened out. They threw some nacho cheese in that bitch, wrapped it up, grilled it to seal it off, and that classic taste was there.
Nice.
But it was, of course, a modern item. But unlike other burritos, the Crunchwrap Supreme, it has a unique and iconic look. Unlike a lot of other stuff.
What differentiates it, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And I would say that's another good thing that Taco Bell does is they do have a way of presenting something that is classic in a new way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I genuinely don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's mystifying.
Yeah, well,
The same 7 ingredients.
That guy, Glenn Bell, just like woke up one night and he was like, he just like had a dream, and he was like, I had a dream that I took the taco items and I put them in a flat, crunchy frisbee and sold them to America. And brilliant,
Well-
inspired.
the Crunchwrap Supreme in 2005, it did have a limited run. However, it was so popular, Big Bell acted quickly, and in 2006, it became a permanent item on the menu. So unlike
Smart move.
the cheesy Gordita Crunch, it took a while for that to get on the menu.
Yep, yep.
You know, but
Permanently,
this one
yeah.
was almost instant. I have a theory of why that is.
Why?
Lay it on us.
It just goes back to like the Crunchwrap Supreme is classic. It is something that's super simple, whereas the cheesy Gordita Crunch is more like a McRib. You know what I mean? It was more successful. It was tastier. You know what I mean? There was a little more components into it. You know what I mean? Whereas the the Crunchwrap, all you had to do was just get an extra big tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just
So
my
you
working theory.
so you
behind
mean
it.
just like the innovation wasn't there, like the cheesy gordita or the cheesy gordita crunch was like the iPhone.
Yes.
And the Crunchwrap Supreme
Was like the Galaxy.
Was like a Motorola.
Yeah.
Motorola. It wasn't even a fucking. Yeah, I feel it.
Bill Pierce, Chief Marketing Officer for Big Bell, had this to say about the item.
We have always been innovators in taste here at Taco Bell, while also creating breakthroughs in presentation and portability. Designed to be good to go, Crunchwrap's combination of taste and convenience connects so strongly with our consumers that there was an outpouring of support for us to bring it back.
Woo! Yeah, and I feel like that is an indication of Big Bell. You know what I mean? Like, I do think that they do listen to their consumers, and I think this was just like a no-brainer for them.
Yeah, naturally.
I agree.
So, the next thing we're going to talk about is some of the variants of the Crunchwrap, because one of the things that we also see is that the Crunchwrap Supreme is very versatile. Like, you can almost throw anything into it. Just because I think it's just a burrito.
Except
Yeah, I mean,
naked chicken chalupa.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
I was gonna say even a naked chicken chalupa.
No, apparently not.
Nick, I'm sure when you were there, you're like, oh fuck me, right?
Yeah, oh, I'm a bitch, right? Yeah, so in 2005, from 2005 to 2012, the Crunchwrap was largely untouched. You know, until Big Bell announced a new cornerstone for Taco Bell's first meal breakfast menu, the AM Crunchwrap. Have you guys had it?
I have not actually, but I've heard it's actually really good. It's my wife's favorite of the breakfast menu.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Of the old breakfast menu. She's a huge Taco Bell breakfast fan, by the way.
Is she?
Yeah.
I did not
Big
know that.
fan.
Did not know that.
Yeah, that's how they met. Yeah, they were reaching for the same AM sauce. Now, though it is smaller than the regular Crunchwrap, that bad boy was definitely thicker.
With 2 C's.
Yeah, 2 C's thick. Now, this breakfast burrito was stuffed with either bacon or sausage, layered with cheese, eggs, hash brown, and though the AM Crunchwrap lacked a tostada in the middle, it compensated with a crispy sear that really gave way to a soft, warm layer of tortilla underneath. Just like its predecessor. So it was able to keep the same thing while evolving it to a breakfast item, which I think superb.
Yeah, I think the hash brown's a great touch there.
Yeah, it is. And
Because what I think it probably does, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it probably keeps it a little more together, right? Because it's like, that's a bigger piece. It's like, it's kind of like.
see, I felt like it made it a little mushier.
Mm.
Just it felt like it was
feels more
holding a lot of
stable, though,
grease.
no?
It does. It does feel more
You know
stable.
what I mean? Less of a dance.
I guess. I don't know. There's also a balance there, but I felt like it made it a little greasy.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that because once again I haven't tried it, so I need to try it. But because like all the other pieces in the regular one, we have the beef, the nacho cheese,
Yep.
the sour cream, the lettuce, the tomatoes. All of those can move individually
Yeah.
in all these different directions.
I guess when you put it that way, that definitely makes sense. That it would definitely because I think it's just like with the nacho cheese last time when you had stated on last episode that you would replace the cheese in the cheesy gordita crunch like in between with nacho cheese and it would slide around. I think that's the same thing that's happening inside of Crunchwrap. So that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that with the lack of nacho cheese probably helps them in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do think you're right, but I do think that, like, from my experience, it did make it a little, like, soggy just because the hash browns are essentially, like, grease pillows. Yeah.
Well, nothing like a good grease pill in the
Hey,
morning.
facts,
you know?
hey.
Right on my biscuit, you know.
Now, in 2014, Big Bell tested 2 variants of the AM Crunchwrap. The Country AM Crunchwrap, drawing clear inspiration from the South. The Country AM Crunchwrap had country gravy, sausage patty, hash brown patty, scrambled eggs, shredded cheese, and it looked fucking amazing.
You sit out there on your stoop and you have a nice cold lemonade to wash down your.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the pictures looked
Devin,
amazing.
you're
of
hilarious,
this
bro.
one. And then the second variant that they were testing out was the California AM Crunchwrap, which had avocado, pico de gallo bacon with hash browns, eggs, shredded cheese, which also
sounds good as fuck.
sounds
Yeah,
good
that
as fuck.
sounds like zesty a little bit. It sounds like it
Sounds fresher and less.
fresher. Yeah.
Even though it's probably just as heavy, it sounds not as heavy.
I mean, some good avocado. It's good for you. You know what I mean?
Now
Some-
I
some
couldn't
healthy fats in there. You know.
I couldn't find out exactly where they were testing these bad boys at, but son, that shit looks so fucking good.
Hopefully, we get a little taste of that, a little run of that in August.
Hopefully, one of the things I hope they do is they, like, as it gets closer and they start building it up more, they start announcing like shit they're bringing back. You know what I mean? Or like just hyping it up, because there's some really good stuff there, like the AM sauce and
Yeah.
there.
I didn't try that, man.
There's just so much there that I think that Big Bell can do, and that they probably haven't tried yet.
You know what? I'm gonna write a letter.
Yeah, we're starting a campaign.
Yeah. And the first thing I'm gonna bring back, Bell Nation, Verde sauce.
Oh, that's right.
Verde sauce. All right. Listen closely, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be well written. It's gonna, dear Mr. Bell, I am a white woman.
There you go.
and
You can keep the name Jordan, just change the A to a Y.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get whatever I want.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, the next variant we're going to be talking about is the triple double.
What does that mean? A triple double? Does that mean 5?
No, it means that's hilarious. Actually, it would be 6 if that's what you're trying to do math. But
That'd be 3 times 2.
yeah,
But if it's 3 and 2, if it's a triple and a double, then it's 5 legs.
no, but it's a triple double. It's like that's like when you do math and you got to do PEMDAS here, bro.
Wait,
this is
isn't-
parentheses.
I thought they were talking about basketball.
Yeah, exactly. They're doing triple double. That's double digits on points, assists, and rees.
So that's what that is. That's a double layer of beef, a double layer of nacho cheese, and a double layer of crunchy tostada. And this enormous ass crunch wrap hit Bell Nation in 2016.
I remember this.
Yeah, I do too.
So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. And this was like one of the first times they offered like a spicy option.
They should do this every time, bro.
Yeah.
They should do. I mean, like y'all know, I'm a bitch on the spice, but you know how many people love that shit?
I love that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
kidding
yeah.
me? Yeah, it's like when you go to Chick-fil-A. If you go on a regular sandwich, get your regular, but then you got the spicy for.
That's like McDonald's. McDonald's
It's,
has those nuggets right now that are spicy.
Dude, yeah,
It's so
BK's
good.
doing that shit too,
There's,
right? They got the
Jor-
regular nuggets and the spicy ones. Wendy's even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's Jordan's obligatory Chick-fil-A shout out. I think those happen on every episode.
Now, with the spicy option, all they did was add chipotle sauce and jalapeno. I didn't read a
Probably
single
just make it
bad.
fucking spicy ourselves then.
Yeah, for real. I didn't read a single bad review about this item.
Well, I suppose that the only people who would get that item are, the Crunchwrap fanatics.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm sure like somebody who would take
They're
the
like,
time.
I need more Crunchwrap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
That's got to be those people. You're right.
Yeah.
And
Especially if you took the time to go online and review a Taco Bell item, which I'm sure a lot of people do.
oh yeah. Now, which I think that's pretty crazy, just considering that the cheesy gordita crunch, I would say, is probably more loved, but the variants didn't receive that same reception. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to, like, what's the difference?
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
exactly. Like, why fix something that's not broken, or why to try to improve upon something that is already perfect?
I wasn't going crazy for it. I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
no, it's okay.
I wasn't going crazy for it, but I will say, did y'all eat this often, or how much did you have of it?
I had one.
Okay,
Because-
was it neater? Or was
No,
it was messier.
So I thought that the one of the tostadas obviously was just way too soggy. You know what I mean? The texture wasn't there. But that's just because it was just double layered in between.
Talk about can't compromise there, baby. You can't compromise. We
So
have to,
that I actually did not have this item. I did not, because it was the same. It was the same thing that I felt about the Crunchwrap Supreme. I was
Yeah.
like, it's going to be too much. This is an item that if you double it, if you make it bigger, it's only going to get sloppier, baby.
you know, it'd be nice if they made like the
Baby.
the Doritos Locos. Just made like a grande one, like a big ass one. That'd be fire as fuck.
I got Doritos Locos.
Like,
okay.
how big are we talking? Like the size of a car?
I was,
So feed
yeah,
a
I was
whole
thinking,
village.
I was thinking a bus, but yeah, I mean a car's cool.
That'd be fucking
Yeah, if you want to
awesome.
think small,
Yeah.
maybe a car's great.
Yeah, I guess, Devin.
Just live on the Taco Bell bus made out of a
Hear me
Taco?
out, all right? It's James with the giant peach, but instead of a peach, it's a taco. All right.
Oh man.
Just a rotting hot meat.
Fuck.
Hey,
Floating in the ocean.
Hey, rotting prime beef.
Oh, hey, it's
Hey.
prime.
Prime,
It's
baby.
88%. Now, just a year after they released the triple-double Crunchwrap Supreme, Taco Bell released the Chick Star Crunchwrap. Now, this is what inspired me to test this out because all the Chick Star Crunchwrap is naked chicken chips with avocado ranch, cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes, which is currently running in Japan. That's happening
So
right now.
Hey,
in
it
Japan.
sounds like we need to take a trip to Japan.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
that,
Japan,
that-
baby.
Maybe we dug in. Maybe we tapped into something here. Maybe the reason they wouldn't make it for you is because they have plans on releasing this.
I doubt that. When
Yeah.
you think they
And-
called Japan and was like, "Hey, these guys over here asking for a Chick Star,"
Hey,
like,
no,
nix it.
that was the 60-second wait.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
That
mean
was the
that
60
maybe
second
they
wait.
have that like already planned out, and they're like, if anybody tries to order that, like, don't let them because we need to unveil. We're gonna have a great unveiling.
Honestly,
doesn't make
as
sense.
optimistic as I am, not going for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
man.
it's
I'd like
just
to believe
lazy
it.
ass employees. No
Yeah.
offense, employees, but like, it was just people not willing to do it. That's all. That's what I'm chalking it up to.
And we still believe you should get 15
and
an
I
hour.
still think you should get $15 an hour. You deserve it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well,
There's some mixed messaging on the show.
no, but it sounds delicious. It sounds
Fuck it.
refreshing.
That was the real reaffirming one. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
No, but this one sounds delicious. It sounds refreshing. It sounds
Yeah.
light. I'm also a really big fan of Taco Bell's chicken. And I don't like chicken at all, but the Taco Bell chicken,
You don't like chicken at
that
all?
shit is bomb. No, fuck no.
I mean, the naked
I only
chicken.
I only like processed chicken when it's in the shape
Hey,
of a shell.
Hey, you say that. You say that.
Unless if it's shaped like a regular chicken breast.
Count me out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you say that, but you won't even touch a strawberry.
that's
All
true.
right. So
But this is a Taco Bell show. This is the fucking strawberry podcast. Man, that reminds me of that.
Welcome to our strawberry
just keep on-
podcast.
yeah, I'm straw, and here are my berries.
All
Now,
right, no. So before we move on, just want to say I look forward to this coming back. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, hey.
yeah. So do I. If it comes back.
Yeah, I hope it does. It could
If it
take
comes
10
back.
years, but like hopefully it comes back.
There's a lot of other things I would rather see come back, but I'm okay with it. Like I said, the
Hater.
Crunchwrap Supreme isn't my favorite, but it's a popular one for Bell Nation, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
That's what matters. It's
And
not
listen
about
here.
me or you. It's about the collection of people.
And listen here, as your president, 2036.
I don't know. I think you lost Bell. I think you lost a lot of the Bell Nation today.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just keep it real, Bell
Just-
Nation, and that's what you can expect out of your president of Bell Nation. Okay. Now, there were only 2 international crunch wraps that I had found, and we've spoken about both of them. The Choco Marsh dessert crunch wrap.
Yo, did they ever have that here in America?
No.
I feel like
It
I
was
saw it somewhere. Maybe they said
in
Choco
Spain.
Taco. Is
Yeah.
that what I'm thinking of?
I think so.
That's just like a little. You can find like a convenience store or something.
Yep, now you can. But yeah, the Choco Marsh Crunchwrap dessert Crunchwrap is popular in Spain, and then of course the Cheeto Crunchwrap slider, which is a Canadian exclusive.
Sounds like we
They
need
don't
to
fucking
make
deserve it either.
Sounds like we need to make a trip to Toronto, eh?
Now, the Choco Marsh slider, it has, like I said, it made an appearance in Bell Nation's #1 game show, believe it or not. It's just a really small dessert. It looks delicious. It has melted marshmallow in the middle with melted chocolate. You should definitely look it up. It looks banging.
Okay.
I could
Would I
get
have
behind
it?
that.
Really, you would?
Yeah, I could get behind that.
I feel like it'd be really sweet. I couldn't find any like reviews on it, but it looks like it would be really sweet.
You know, I love desserts. Y'all know me, man. I love the sweet shit. But I don't know, man. Not big on chocolate desserts sometimes, man. It's
Same.
not my favorite thing. You know what I mean? Choco Marsh Melt is what it's called.
No, Choco Marsh Crunchwrap.
Oh shit, that looks fucking banging delicious.
yeah.
I am not gonna lie. Oh shit, I didn't expect it to look like that. I thought it was gonna be more like the Choco
Hey,
Taco we're talking
can you
about.
This could
describe
be,
it?
this could be our
So-
first episode of Cooking with Craven's Krenek.
Try to make this?
Yeah.
Oh, this would be cool as fuck to make. So yeah, basically the short version of this is what. All right, I'll be quick. It's like the little. It's a mini one, so it's not big, right? It's not the regular size Crunchwrap, so obviously it's a little dessert one. But think of a tortilla, just like you would see on the regular Crunchwrap, but on the inside, it has. Oh man, what's a good way to think of it? It's like checkered chocolate and like the marshmallow almost looks a little pink.
Yeah, say it looks like a little pink
it looks like-
marshmallow.
and there are pink marshmallows, right? That you can get from the ones from the store and shit.
Yeah.
And but yeah, this looks banging, because one of the big things I don't like about chocolate desserts sometimes is they do chocolate on chocolate with chocolate, covered in chocolate with chocolate morsels.
Too much chocolate?
Too much chocolate.
Yeah.
So this is a nice little mix. This could be banging. Now, I'm curious, that tortilla, is it more buttery or is it regular tortilla, right?
Huh.
That's what we need to find out. Bell Nation, if you know, chime in, let us know. We have to know.
Yeah, we have to know.
So
if you're in Spain and you're listening to this right now, if you're in Barcelona.
And,
hit us up.
and if you're in Spain right now and you're eating at Taco Bell, your ass better not be American. I'll tell you that much, because there's so much good food in that country.
Now-
tapas.
The second Crunchwrap was introduced in 2016. It is the Cheeto Crunchwrap slider, and it comes in 3 different options.
It's right there.
You have the beefy cheddar, the spicy chicken, and the Supreme. And I love the Cheetos that they use. Just aren't your run-of-the-mill Cheetos. They are the jalapeno Cheetos, which are the best.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
They're
the
good.
cheddar jalapeno ones, right?
Oh, yeah.
Orange and green bag.
Oh yeah, with a little green on them.
Banger.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now this one is beloved by our neighbors up north, and BuzzFeed actually wrote an article, and the one that they all 3 people who had tried it that loved it the most was the spicy chicken Crunchwrap.
Oh.
Yeah, and so let me just describe it. It is shredded chicken, creamy spicy ranch, and jalapeno Cheetos. Simple, but so delicious.
That sounds awesome. I love that. I love the idea of like that little Cheetos crunch going in there.
Oh,
I
that's
can,
fantastic.
I can picture that right now, and it feels good.
I can feel it. Yeah. I'm getting the sensation, and it's exactly what I'd want in my life.
Yeah, I think it'd be delicious. That's the one I would also be interested in like trying. This makes me just like want to like apply at Taco Bell, get a part-time job, and just try to make this shit myself. You know what I mean?
Exactly right.
Yeah,
They're like
or fuck it, really commit transfer.
yeah.
they're like
Canada.
Go to Canada. Sorry, babe, we're moving.
They're like, oh, hey, Nick, do you think you could, maybe let the people in the drive-through line,
Me looking at him smoking a blunt.
I'm fucking busy. I'm an artist. All right. I'm creating art here.
Your fucking pants have like different colors of sauces all over them. And
those plebes in line are those plebes that are in line there. They're getting mad. Well, let them wait. Let them fucking wait. I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to serve people.
Yeah. It sounds amazing. I
Yeah, it
fucking
sounds
want to
banging.
try it. Another reason why we should travel.
there it is, another reason. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
fuck it.
Taco
What
Bell
are you
World
guys
Tour.
doing this weekend? Let's go to Japan and Canada.
Making 2
We
trips.
go to both. Go to Japanic.
Yeah.
Japanada.
No.
I should have did the other one, bro. I should have the other first.
Now, one thing I've always loved about Taco Bell is how bold they are, and whenever they face controversy, they run for it. You know what I mean? Like they never shy away from shit that could make them look bad.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they are pushing forward. Going green, 2050.
Yep.
Yeah.
2050. Now, back in 2011, when we talked about that was when we talked about all like the meat
loss stuff.
lawsuit.
Yep.
Yeah, shit like that. Taco Bell did something that's pretty unheard of. They actually ran an 88-cent Crunchwrap campaign. Now, this was in honor of its meat being 88% beef.
Not a good move. Yeah.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
Oh, bro, it was so popular. People didn't give a fuck that they were selling it because it was only 88% beef, dude. Yeah, it literally went.
I wonder if people buy it now and they're like, "Oh man, it must be 239% beef."
Yeah, they were willing to
Just
take
getting
that
healthier.
loss.
Yeah.
They were just willing to take that loss, and I mean, I'm sure they knew that it wasn't going to be lost. That they were able to recuperate because
Naturally.
the motherfuckers were selling like hotcakes, dude.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think this is what Taco Bell does really well with the free shit, because like if you give a deal like that, this is what I've always thought was like really genius about their baseball marketing, when they said like if Barry Bonds, remember when that happened, where if Barry Bonds hit a home run, everybody in America got a free taco.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it happened, and everybody you could go to Taco Bell, but if you're going to go to Taco Bell, you're going to get other shit. So
Yeah.
like an
Naturally.
88-cent Crunchwrap Supreme
is just to get you there.
just to get you in the door, and then you spend another $4 on stuff, or $26 if you're
So like
on the
this
cheesy
Crunchwrap
Gordita bunch.
Supreme, this Crunchwrap Supreme is only 88 cents, but we bumped up the price to the Baja Blast. It's $5 now.
Yeah, I mean, the kind of get you in the door stuff is pretty smart. I mean, a lot of their items are pretty cheap to make.
They are very cheap to make, and I think
we'll talk about that later on my show.
now
My other Taco Bell podcast.
Now, before we do like the outro and all that stuff, I want to ask, why do y'all think it is that Bell Nation or that the Crunchwrap Supreme is such a trend? Like, why do you think it's become so big on TikTok in the last 2 years? Like making it, adding your own twist to it. Personally, I think that's just because it's a burrito, and burritos are easy to like customize and throw whatever you want in it.
Yeah, I think it's the marketing. Honestly, I think just the concept is what's kind of fun and brings people in. I think that it's one of those items that like it's a great idea. It's just that the execution isn't great. But that's why I think it's very popular, is because it's just like it's marketed well.
I think it's because there's nothing else really like it.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I think so. I think you're right, because
I think it's so different that
you don't see people posting pictures of their Big Macs they make.
that's major facts. That's major facts. So you look at a Crunchwrap, it's a different thing. It's just never. It's funny as it sounds. It's never been done before.
Do you think it also looks good on Instagram? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a picturesque thing that you can make that will get a shit ton of likes because people love, love the concept.
I had no idea that they were viral. I had no idea that Crunchwrap Supremes were like a trending thing.
Oh, sushi Crunchwrap Supremes. Wagyu beef Crunchwrap Supremes. Like, you go on YouTube, you can find a tutorial for any type of Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh, that's fire. And you know what? A lot of people do actually try to make this. That's probably part of the culture with it, because a lot of people try to actually make this shit at home.
Yeah.
Themselves, because you can.
Yeah.
And it's not very hard to do. Yeah. So it makes sense because you can make it at home.
Yeah.
That you can start to, people just take their ideas and they just put them out there. That's probably why.
I think it also elevates that Taco Tuesday vibe. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
At home, I know I did, like, where my family did like a taco night. You know what I mean? Granted, we weren't making fucking Crunchwrap Supremes, but I think that's the appeal there. Is like, it's not just taco night; it's Crunchwrap Supreme night at my house.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and it is an easy item to make, and I don't know. I think that Taco Bell struck gold. I think that they should do something better and like improve it. You know what I mean? Because like after 15 years, you know what I mean? Like, it's to me, it doesn't feel as fresh anymore.
It's plateaued a little bit. It's plateaued a little bit.
That's a good way to describe it. Just because it's still there, but it's
banging.
definitely plateaued.
I'm waiting for the time where Taco Bell unleashes something that's completely new like that. There's got to be, like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's coming.
Not like a new version of it or a breakfast version of the Crunchwrap. Like, I think something big is on the horizon for Taco Bell. Something completely new that we have never seen before.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I think they'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
they're.
It just depends.
Look at what they're testing. You know what I mean? Look at the stuff that they've tested last year. Well, look at the stuff they're testing this year. There is something on that horizon, and I'm excited to see what's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
A whole new day.
now, let's end this episode on a poem that I had found. It's called. It's not really a poem, I guess. It would be an open letter. It says, the title is An Open Love Letter to Taco Bell's Crunchwrap Supreme by Roxanne Paris from 2006.
Hello, darling. They tried to keep us apart, but true love can never be separated for long. When I first met you, I was younger and more naive. I figured everything from Taco Bell tasted alike. They were all just variations of the same ingredients. How wrong I was. I tried you on a whim. You didn't seem like anything special, but you were new, and I was hungry. So I ordered you, oblivious to the delight you would bring to my inexperienced mouth. It was love at first bite. Pardon my pun, my dear. You have no idea the effect you have on my ability to articulate. The second your tortilla met my lips, I knew there was no turning back. You had it all. In one complete package, no less. You had the flexibility of a flour tortilla, the crunch of a firm corn tortilla, the freshness of lettuce and tomatoes. Your patches of sour cream were necessary and well spaced. And my God, you had meat. Oh, did you have meat? And encompassing all your features was that nacho cheese sauce that I just can't get enough of. Most importantly, you catered to my obsessive compulsive need to have my food be tidy. I had no idea how deeply I'd fallen for you until that terrible day came when you were no longer available. And I stood in line waiting patiently for you like I've always done. But when I said your name, the cashier responded callously. Limited time. Item, sorry.
Sorry. Keep it moving.
My eyes burned like fire sauce as I fought to keep back tears. I didn't even have time to say goodbye. I would still go to Taco Bell occasionally, ordering a spicy chicken burrito or a Mexican pizza, but it wasn't the same. And I always thought of you. Only you, my love. Then, just as I was beginning to accept that maybe, just maybe, you had really left me for good, you returned, as unexpectedly as you had entered my life the first time. I found out from a commercial loudly proclaiming the Crunchwrap Supreme is back. I could hardly believe my ears. I wanted to rush out and buy you that second, but it was really, really late, and I had to get up early the next day. But you better believe that next day, when it came time to eat, I craved you, I needed you, and I ordered you. Darling, I missed you, and I promise I will never take you for granted again. Please don't ever leave me. I'm nothing without you. All my love, Roxanne Paris.
Woo!
Wow.
Anybody else got a boner?
Boom.
Can we give it up for Roxanne Paris?
Yeah, wow,
putting her
Jesus.
heart into words.
God. Okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. God, was that written by Roxanne Paris or Truman Capote? My God, they're fucking beautiful.
I think that's a pretty, that should just say the fanaticism that Bell Nation has for the Crunchwrap Supreme.
People are not talking about, you know what I mean, like Wendy's fucking Baconator.
The triple day.
Yeah, I was going to say
like
the same one.
Shit,
the bacon.
dude.
Nobody's got love for the Baconator.
Yeah,
way.
not like that. You know what I mean? You know what? Taco Bell's clearly connecting with people in ways that other people just can't.
Yeah, that was like 50 Shades of Bell right there.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
50 Shades of Bell.
Yeah, like, bro. I'm happy people feel that way about the Crunchwrap. I'm happy that people are willing to put that on the internet with their name next to it. You know what I mean?
Prideful.
It could be their pseudonym. Their writing name.
It's weird. You did send it to me. Is that your
Oh,
pseudonym?
well, maybe. I'm trying to keep it on the DL, but yes, I am Roxanne Paris.
No, but Bell Nation, thank you for listening to the show. Like I had said, we're approaching that 25th episode, so if you can, just be on the lookout on our Facebook, on our Instagram. We're going to be releasing some stuff, and we want you to be a part of it, Bell Nation. So if you want to support the show and you love the show, we'll give you that ability pretty soon.
Yeah, throw some cash at your boys. This is Devin P. Hanley signing off. Follow me on Instagram at Devin P. Hanley. Follow me on OnlyFans, where I'll be eating a Crunchwrap Supreme for you. I wonder if anybody would pay for that. If you do want to see that, let me know. But
there's someone.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and keep it real, Bell Nation.
Yeah, and this is Jordan signing off. You know how to get at me. It's your boy, YABOI112 on Instagram and pretty much everywhere else. So, holla. But we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in to another show. We love you. Let's have some fun. We'll see you next show.
And before we go, I do just want to say, I think our new goal should try to get Lil Nas X to interview on the show about his time at Taco Bell.
Yeah, he did. What he did, like a little spend a little time there.
I'm sure you can pencil us in.
Yeah. So Bell Nation, make that happen for us. We want to talk to Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X, if you're listening to the show, what's up?
Bye, Bell Nation.
Holla.
This show is made possible thanks to listeners like you. For more great Cheesy Gordita Bunch content, follow us on social media. And if you'd like to support the show and hear exclusive bonus content, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cheesy Gordita Bunch.